Welcome back YouTube, 2 UK, Tales from the Blast Furnace. Hot, getting very hot, been fucking freezing all week as well, and yeah, it's just decided now to start climbing. A balmy 30, and no doubt it's only going to increase. I have got some absolute crackers in here, absolute crackers. The Megadrive quest, what happened to the SNES quest, Jimbo? It's coming near to fruition, so stay tuned for that. I've got some gifts. Fucking hell. I've got some gifts. I've got a bit of charity shop. I don't really show much charity shop unless it's really relevant. And the mighty CEX is back in action. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, well, wow. Still not going to the boot as yet. I mean, it's been unseasonably warm, even though it kind of has been cold as well. So the one I usually frequent doesn't tend, historically hasn't opened till Easter. So it's a couple of weeks away yet, and yeah, we'll see. I'm not, I don't know what it is. I'm not energised for the car boots this year. I don't know what it is. I think I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I just changed. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking. I don't know what I'm saying. To be honest, I'm not saying I'm never going to the car boot again. I'm just saying I'm not as mad for it as I have been in previous years, and I don't know why. That's all I'm saying. Maybe I'm just getting old and I'm aching, because when I wake up in the morning I fucking ache. I ache all over. But anyway, that's irrelevant. Some gifts. 2 gifts. Well, 3 gifts based. Technically, that is 3 gifts. First one, I've had this fucking hell since last, yeah, near enough this time last month. From Japan, from a mate, Busabi James. I've had this. See, James, I haven't even opened it, and it is the right date. I don't know if you can see the date. Look, it is Saturday the 6th. Told you, 30 fucking degrees. Fucking hell. Can you see it there? No, you can't see it. It's because that the beef and onion tilts back. Anyway, let's crack this open. I don't know what's in it. Well, from the feel of them, I guess they're N64 games. I don't know what they are though. Or he did Allure. Allure? Allure. It is Allure, isn't it? He did Allure. Allude. He did allude. Allure. The fucking kind of word's allure, you twat. Fucking dyslexic motherfucker. He did allude to one of the games. I thought I could do this without these old scissors. Hello. I'm just making words up now. We're going rogue. We're going rogue. Right. I'm going to try and do this so you can see what they are and I don't, if that makes sense. Yeah, there you go. These are the backs. Right. First one is that one. So I'll put these 2 down. So, oh! Is that the first or the second one? Snowboard Kids. So James has got, he's obviously doing the Japanese buying and selling now, so I'll put all the links. He's definitely got eBay, he's definitely got Facebook, so I'll put these down there. Oh man, the Snowboard Kids, I don't know if it's the first or second one. Oh, that's wicked. I have got the first one, obviously the second one's the Australian exclusive. Next up is that one. Denchi to go. He loves that fucking train game. James is probably the only guy, English guy, that likes Denchi to go. And again, really nicely packed. Kimina. I think that might be his 2 kids' names mixed in. Merged. Denchi to go 64. And then last is that one there. I think I know what this one is. No, it's not. It's Puyo Puyo's son 64. Ah, so that, maybe that is Snowball Kids 2. Because he told me there was a game that I refused to buy, and I thought it was going to be the, because there's an Australian version of Beat Race Adventure, they called it something different, it's rebranded. And I'm not sure if he'd sent me the Japanese version of that, but it's obviously not, that must be Snowball Kids 2 then. And that's Puyo Puyo 64, awesome. Oh mate, you're a little fucking starlet. Ah, awesome. So when and if, gone on a slight tangent here, but it is relevant, because obviously I've got Japanese N64 and stuff like that, and when the room finally does get done, and it is, I know I haven't mentioned it, it just sounds like a load of old Billy bullshit. Oh, I've just realised something. Ooh. Yeah, I think I've made a boo-boo. It doesn't matter, something else. Shit. Too many games. The room. The new cave, the new fucking pit. Because Sydney Steve asked me about it. To the day, actually. And obviously we had Christmas coming up, so that sort of puts a bit of a kibosh on it. But we had a guy who was going to do all the plans. He come around, measured up, and then just went, I haven't got time to do it anymore, and just fucking just cancelled us. Didn't pay him any money, thank God, which might have been part of the problem, because he wanted half up front and stuff, and I'm like, no, you haven't done anything. It's only fucking drawings, mate. When they're done, we'll pay you as long as they pass and stuff, because you know, it's kind of like a bit cash in handish, and I was just not comfortable. Maybe, I don't know, but he was trying it on, who knows. But the long and short of it is, we had someone to do the plans. He's not doing it anymore. So it kind of like sort of takes the edge off it a little bit, but we are still obviously moving forward, and not that it's anybody's business, not anyone cares, but our mortgage is coming up for renewal as well, so that's kind of a bit more of a catalyst to get things moving as well. So we're going to have to move the mortgage anyway, so yeah, it might be good if it gives us the G up that we need. But yeah, so it's not that it's not going to happen, it's just that it's not happening like mega quick. Anyway, Busabi James, Kamina Gaming, links will be down below. Facebook, definitely on eBay as well. That much I do know. Fantastic guy, and he'll always look after you, he'll always hook you up, because that's the kind of guy he is. Right, one other gift. It's not a box, it is gin, isn't it? Yeah, it's not a box of gin. This was given to me from a guy on the realm, Jim Messenger. Put this up there saying free to anybody. He wouldn't even take a drink for it, and it is a damaged, broken arcade stick. The reason why I sort of said, yeah, I'll take that, because I've got one from Keith the Host, and he gave me one that was broke as well. So I'm hoping between the two I could cobble together a working one. Now, my only concern is the one that he gave me was a 6-button, I think it's the arcade stick 2, and it's a joystick that's knackered on it. So I'm hoping I can sort of Frankenstein one out of the two, maybe. We'll see. But for now, I'm going to say no, it's worth a punt. So, not that Jim watches, but many thanks, Jim. Jimbo! Okay. Talking of the round. Fellow admin, Lee Thornley, all the way from Nottingham. This come through, I didn't even, I was like, what the fuck? See if I can show you the fucking, you all know my last name anyway, it doesn't really fucking matter. That's what he's put on the address, so yeah. I know the, good job I know the fucking postman. Bit of a funny lot. It's a long story. He goes, trust me. He goes, it happens more than you realise. But yeah, Lee, fucking out of the blue, sent me this, and I couldn't believe it. He watched the last video. I mean, fucking, does anyone even watch these anymore? I don't fucking know. Don't feel like it. But he watched the last video from, I was going through the magazines. I think it was the last one. Fuck me, it's been that long. And he sent this through. And it's an Amstrad version of Rock and Wrestle. Because my mate John had it on the Specky, I'm sure the Specky one was red, the Malborn House banner. But yeah, because Lee's massive into his 8 and 16-bit micro stuff, and he sent me fucking sealed. But we're never gonna survive unless we get a little crazy. I've done seal for ages. A bit of fucking seal in your life, you bastards. You bunch of boring bastards. Fucking Rock and Wrestle. So did I tell the story? I don't know. How my mate John bought this. He used to go over to Birmingham when that was the only Toys R Us, the nearest one, the biggest one. And we went over to Birmingham with his mum and dad. Obviously we were only young, and stuff like that. And he bought this from Toys R Us, Rock and Wrestle. And remember, the journey home, as you do, you open it up and you fucking literally consume all contents, all screenshots, the inlay, the whole fucking lot. So yeah, some fond memories of that. I think it's a pretty shit game, but back then, man, back in the day, your imagination filled the gaps in, I tell you. That looks like Ric Flair or Hulk Hogan or something. Oh, yeah. So many thanks, Lee. I didn't forget. I've kept that to one side. So that'll be going into the hoard. Fucking hell. We're all booked up. Booked the hotel for Revival. So that's going to be the next one I'll probably go to. Event wise, I've got to get a table sorted for Birmingham Video Game Market. Rob and me are going to stall out there. I need to get that booked. It's just fucking cash. I'm collateral rich, cash poor, as they say. It probably doesn't have to keep fucking spending it. So yeah, in terms of actual like attending an event, it will be Revival, and then probably after that it'll be Blackpool in October. So the hotel's booked for that as well. So yeah, that's all that's happening at the minute. Right, charity shops. So I've not picked anything up. This was from a bit last week and mainly today. And there's just not been anything about at all. Not gaming related anyway, not gaming wise. I'll buy any old shit and fucking sell it. Don't bother me. But from today, I see this on the shelves. I must have missed this the other week because they showed me a box of games and I sort of just eyeballed over them. And they're all kind of like kiddie games. And ones, if they were any good, I'd already got them. But I'd seen this one on the shelf and I thought, I don't remember seeing that one. I don't know if I've got it, and I don't know if there's two of these. Someone correct me. If I've got it, it'd be in the fucking shelf there. It's Gadget and the Gadgetinis. So it's basically Inspector Gadget. And I thought, for a fucking quid, I'll have a fucking punt on that. I don't know anything about it, other than it's Inspector Gadget. So, you know. But it does look like a newer version. But yeah, it's all there, because it's from the Fox Kids and Jetix. So it's not the, you know, the 80s, 90s thing. But I thought, well, we'll give it a... We'll chuck it into the fucking heap, nonetheless. Yeah, but there's something in my back of my mind said there's two versions of Inspector Gadget. But I thought for a quid I'll fucking have a punt. If it's shit, I'll just sell it at an event. Do this first. Bought these today. There's a shop I go into. It's I don't say hello to. They don't keep anything back or anything like that. They're not. It's not that kind of shop. The guys aren't like that. And I just don't bother asking them about gaming stuff either. It's just not worth it. They're just very elusive. But I went in today, and in the corner they had boxes of like consoles and boxes of controllers. They said the consoles were all £10 and tested. And yeah, if they weren't that expensive, I would have bought a few. But they're £10. That's probably, there's no leads with them either. So it's like, nah, you're all right. But in the controller box, it said a £5 controller. And initially it was like, nah, you're all right, because they're all PlayStation 1 controllers. And then at the bottom of them, there's some 360s. So I picked through them. I've cleaned them up a bit. This is all CEX fodder. They wanted a £5 controller. They wouldn't even do a deal, right? So I spent fucking... Oh, I got a PS2 controller, nice one actually. So I spent 30 fucking quid on controllers. I couldn't even believe it myself. But they're all just 360 controllers. They have all got the backs on. So they say they're all untested. There's one that's got a slight nick on one of the thumbsticks, that one there. But I'll fucking give it a whirl at fucking CEX. Fuck me. So what we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 360 controllers. £10 credit if they take them. So that's 50 quid there. You know, the way I look at it, I've turned 30, well, potentially less than 30 quid maybe, depends how I look at it, because I've got another controller here. into 50 quid CEX credit, if they take them. But probably the pick out of the lot is a nice silver PS and hasn't even been fucking opened. I'm hoping that's the original bagging, and then that is in lovely condition. So that'll probably be, that's just a keeper. So yeah, fucking happy, really happy with that. I mean, that's probably worth half the fucking, it's probably worth about 15 quid on its own in that condition. Because the silver ones are buggers to get, because they're all nearly always scratched up if they've been used, and that one to me doesn't look like it's been used at all. So you got to look at it. You know, I didn't really want to spend 30 quid. It'd be nice if they were fucking £2 each, but they just weren't. You know, if you don't have them, someone else will have them. Fuck it, I'll go on, I'll give it a go. Cleaned them up, they come up alright. And then probably you'll find from last week, it is one of the shops, he does look after me a little bit if he's got some stuff. And I said to him, so I went out doing, much doing. He said, oh, I've got a Megadrive. And he said this to me before and it ended up being one of them shitty little act game things. And I said, it's not one of them crappy little, so I said crappy, you know, we talk about football, so he's of the same language. And he went, no, it's a big one. He goes, I've got no wires with it or anything. I goes, go on, I'll have a look. And I just expect it to be like, you know, Megadrive Mark II, which are fucking horrible. Or, you know, a Mark 1, which no one wants to buy. And he comes down then with a fucking PAL Asian one. I've got one of these boxed. I said, how much do you want? He goes, give us 2 quid. I ain't going to leave that there for 2 quid. I'm hoping it is one of the better audio ones. I need to open it up and have a look, see if it's got that stupid RF mod and reverse that if it has. But yeah, for 2 quid. £2! I'm a player all day long at that price. So yeah, it's alright bits. So there's shit tons of other shit that I bought. Not that anyone's, I don't know what I'm doing with my channel, to be honest. Bought these. Fucking sell them. Fucking sell everything. No one cares, no one watches, no one's interested anymore. So buy loads of other fucking shit that ain't game related. Anyway, what was I on about? Right, other shit. I don't know whether to just do a CX one. But then one of the games is from eBay, and it kind of breaks that flow a little bit. Actually, no, it's not. It's not gonna. It will break the flow, but we'll do it. One's not eBay, one's bought from Facebook. Fuck it, we aren't gonna do CEX thing. I'll just tell you it's there from CEX when I get to them, because it's just gonna make it stupid. Leave it like that. Right, so these two are definitely from CEX. I'll tell you that much. This fucking game, I've been after this. It came up once. And I didn't have any credit or whatever, and I don't know, it just skipped me by and thought, bollocks. It came up again, I bought it. It's missing the manual, so I'm keeping my eye out for another copy. And it is Ray Tracers on the PS1. Taito. So you might be wondering, okay, you may have heard of this, and them that know, them that don't, well, clearly you don't fucking know shit, like I didn't. And I can't remember who told me, whose video I was watching. Again, because I just only really watch the Picky the Uppy videos because I like them. It isn't Mr. Manual, like I say. This is allegedly, supposedly, a spiritual successor to Chase HQ or SCI, you know, Special Criminal Investigations. But I don't know, because I've not played it. It does look like you're ramming someone off there, but yeah. So by all accounts, it is a spiritual successor. I would say let's put it on. Disc's alright. You see one of these, no trouble with these, it's in one of them sort of smaller weird cases, and it is missing 2 teeth on the spindle, which is not a deal breaker because the disc doesn't fall out, but without the manual in it, there's nothing to compress the disc down. Should we whack it on? Fuck it. Fuck it! Do it! Do it now! That was a 5 Pro Wrestling, by the way, if anyone was interested. Never fucking played it. You fucking crazy? Play games? Not before? Blasphemy. Infamy, infamy. They've all got it infamy. Oh, what a game last night. Rocking and rolling all night long. Is it doing anything? You probably can't see shit, because I can't even see it either. Reflection. Yeah, and I guess when the room's built, it won't be a blast furnace, it'll be something else. Shit pit. Tooty shit pit. Welcome to the fucking junk heap. It's very quiet. Ooh. Probably too loud now. Anyway, yeah, ray tracers. Right, from, and I've kept the receipt for this just to show you, because I'm pretty sure some people say, fuck off, that never come from there. It's a bit of a weird story. I wasn't being dodgy or anything like that. I mean, it was all like, it was open for fucking open season because it's this CEX, so you know, there's nothing to say anything else other than that first come first serve. And I probably was second served, I think, judging by this. So on the round, some guy, and it's quite nice that they do this, I must admit. I don't like the bashing that goes on around CEX, and we've covered that 1,000,001 times. You know, you either for or against it, and whatever. Never the twain shall meet. But some of the guys that kind of do like CEX and stuff, they do quite a nice thing where they'll go in there and they'll say, this is what's in the window, and there's other people who say, oh, you know, what is that one complete, or what condition's that one in, and stuff like that, and you know, they'll send some photos over for them. And obviously some twats just go, look how much CEX wants for that, I bet they only offered them fucking 50p in a box of Smarties. Trying to be clever, it's just, that's the way of the world. It's fucking commerce, it's fucking buying and selling, you know, you buy to sell. Anyway, they don't seem to understand. Anyway, I'm going off on the fucking tangent again. Anyway, back to the nicer people that help out over collectors. Yeah, so hopefully it's got a thing, a track mode. A guy put in there about a game that was in an NES game. I'm not going for an NES set before anyone fucking starts. And someone said, oh, can you have a look at, can you get some more pictures of that? And it ended up being, it was a fucking nice copy for box. It was really nice condition. So I must not have been the only one that had done this, but I went on there and I've just had quite a lot of credit left. And you can only buy 2 copies of one game and one order. So whacked 2 into the fucking basket, bought them, went back to buy the 3rd one, and it had gone. Now, one of the guys that commented had sort of said, I think some guy had like mentioned this chap's name, and he'd then replied back saying, yes, I've managed to bag it. Now, I don't know if he meant he'd ordered it on CEX or if he got the guy who took the pictures to buy it for him. I don't know. There was only 3 copies in store, and one of them was from this store. I think it's Greenock or Greenock. So I bought 2, went to buy a 3rd, and they'd all gone. So I don't know if the guy just bought it in store or if someone else had managed to buy it online as well. I don't know. Now, to be honest, I had to look at the order that I've got here for this game because I wasn't sure when it come through. I mean, the other copy's gone back. Fucking battered. It clearly wasn't that one. But this one I've got here, I did sort of think it looks good, but it don't look as good. And then I had to check the order form, and you can usually tell from the order form in terms of the fulfillment order. There's like a 2 or 3 digit code before it. And that'll give you an indication of which store it's come from. So I'm looking for GRN or GN or something, or GK for Greenock. And it wasn't. And obviously I don't know whoever's got the other one. But this one, I thought, you know what, for the price, fucking keep it. It's come through complete. It's an honest copy. And it come in a protector to boot. So I thought, fuck it, we'll have that bastard. And it's DuckTales 2. And it came in this protector, I'm not kidding, because it's stuck, that's why I left the sticker on. And I'll show you. Halifax maybe, I don't know. I don't know where HA is. Could be Huddersfield, you know what I mean? Could be anything. But it definitely is not Greenock. I wouldn't have thought so. And when I went back, and looked on the pictures, it's not the same copy. The other one from Greenock was in better condition than this, and this isn't bad. This has got a defect, and the Greenock one had probably as bad a defect, but then overall the box was better condition than this, because this has got a bit more wear to it. But take it out, I mean, that's, you know, that's not bad. It's not. So it's got a scuff there. You can see it's peeled away there. A little bit of edge at the bottom. A little bit there. And where is the other bit? A little bit of scuffing at the top. And then obviously, and in terms of the top, the lid, the lip, obviously the worst damage is on these corners bits here. Got both tabs, which are obviously not in the best condition. It's got the poly block. It's got the instructions. So the instructions were better on the other one. And that's got some sort of like bit there. And then the cart's mint. The cart's really nice. So well happy with that. You see it on there, 70 quid boxed. It's not mint, but I think for a box copy, I'm quite happy with that. So it wasn't as nice as the other one. The other one did have like a, I don't know if it's a tear. I don't want to say it's a tear. I don't want to sort of say, oh, this one's better. But it had, I'm sure it's down the side, one of the sides there, it ripped. But it had less crease and less sort of scuffing. It looked shinier, that makes sense. But I think for 70 quid, bit of credit with a free protector, yeah, I'll have that. Let's take that off now. Take that off. So yeah, dead useful, the round. If you want to get on the round, you know, nice fucking bunch of guys. There's some idiots on there. There'll always be idiots, but generally really nice bunch of people that will help other people out, and that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. You bunch of bastards. Right. Oh, knees are. I'm getting really old, man. My knees are absolutely shot to pieces. Okay. Y'all ready for this?
Y'all ready for this?
Can't remember where we got to on the story. The Megadrive quest, the full set, the full UK PAL. UK PAL, go into the store, you can only buy on their set. There's some really fucking expensive games still left on it. I mean, I've obviously done really well in the ones that I've managed to bag already. Not always complete, but in good enough condition, less than manuals. I can take that, you know. Probably how you would have had them back in the day, maybe, you know, if you were less careful with your manuals. I'm not a mint in box collector, never will be. So we had some, I say, some pricey titles still left to get on there. This one was probably going to be the cheaper with the ones that were left, but even then, unless the right one comes up, and you could be waiting a long time, and you know, part of collecting is being patient, maybe you could say. Part of it's being realistic. You know, them that have been in it collecting as long as I have, and you guys have, you know, sometimes you kick yourself, you know, I should have just fucking bought it back then. Because generally speaking, they only go one way. They don't really generally get any cheaper, or they plateau out. So this I've been watching this one anyway. There was that fucking eBay deal, like 15% off everything. So I looked at this one, I thought, okay, basically 15% would cover the postage. I had some PayPal money anyway, so I thought, fuck it, just let's get it. It's bite the bullet. It's complete. It's in nice condition. It's in really nice condition. So I think for 70 quid, I think that's what it was at the end. I say the 50% paid for all the postage and shit. We bagged us a copy of Adam's Family Values. It's not an easy one to find, guys. It tends to be more on the continent. And yeah, these sort of tastier titles, I've been putting them into these box protectors that Paul Murdoch, another fellow admin on Retro Round, sold me. I mean, they are Friends 64 and stuff, but you know what? For the price of some of these fucking games, and I've got a few to spare, so they're going in. All of them are going in these. Well, I'll put most of them in there. Obviously, when I come round to doing the collection, the ones that are on the shelf back there will be going into some of these as well. But yeah, out of its plastic prison, as the toy collectors like to call it, it is really nice. It is a nice condition game. So did I pay a premium? Probably. I think you know, when I was looking at this before, there were copies being sold for 50 quid, but man, you do well to get it for that now. And I mean, this is in it's fucking really nice condition. So for an extra 20 quid, you know, I could be waiting fucking months, could be waiting fucking yonks for it, and I thought, just get it. You've got some funds, you're not going to miss. It's not come out of the bank. And when it's like that, it's easier to swallow a little, I think, sometimes. But yeah, so that took us down to 3. Yeah, it's 3, because it's 4, wasn't it? The Fab 4 was left. So that would give us 3. 3 left to get. Separation Anxiety, Body Count, Spiderman Animated. That's it. What do you want? Fucking hell. I think I made a fucking money. Start fucking harvesting body organs. Now we bought some more. Oh dear. Right. Again, I'll do this one because this one is from the Realm. This is off. Not Kenny Dalglish. No, he's a Liverpool legend. Oh, what's his fucking name? David Dalglish? Gary Dalglish? Bollocks. I fucking should remember this. Facebook have been doing a weird thing, and I know a few of the lads on the round mentioned it as well, where notifications and stuff just weren't popping up correctly, and I'd see stuff like a day later and it'd come up like it was new. This is case in point. This guy, Richard Dalglish, it sold another game that I was kind of interested in, but I didn't have the money. Which, Separation Anxiety, I would have loved to have bagged that. I just didn't have the funds at the time. And it'd obviously been advertising with the stuff on there, and I hadn't seen it. And this come up on my sort of notifications. Clicked on it, and it'd been up a day, been up like 24 hours. I clicked on the actual like link, the post, and there was no comments. And I'm like, wow. So I don't know if it was just Facebook fucking up completely and no one had seen it at all, and I'd been the first to sort of see it when it come through. But I was like, straight away I went, yeah, I'll have it. This was out at my pocket, but again, I was speaking to Lee Webster from Lee's Deals at Doncaster, and I asked him about this game. He goes, yeah, I've got it 150. Richard wanted 120, and I'm like, have it. And he goes, oh, I haven't got any pictures other than the front. So I said, is it complete? He said, yeah, it's complete. And he didn't want to sell me it until he showed me the manual and stuff. I said, I'm not risking it. I said, look, I'll just pay the money. I said, if it was anything like the other stuff, he'd sold some stuff to Nathan Russell, fellow admin on Round. I was like, that'd be fine. I trust you. And it's come through. It's fucking beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Again, probably a tricky one to get. You know, some of the expensive ones, they're not. They crop up more often than you think. But this is one of them ones that, again, a bit like Adam's Family Values, you don't see it as often as you think you would. One surface on CEX box, it was gone, so I'm guessing someone sniped that, probably Chris Richardson, you bastard. But I say, for 120, I think CEX was selling it box for 60, so mint was probably, what, 80 quid maybe? I don't know. I didn't really check, so I thought, I'm just going to grab it. Body Count. Again, I put it into a plastic prison. We'll pop it out. He says, "Come on, you bastard. Come on, Arquez."
Like Kiss.
Come on, Kiss. Come on, then.
A very special friend.
Again, this is really nice. Really nice. Blue spine for a man, Scott Brand, take a zombie fellow admin retro round. That's a beauty. I didn't do blue spine on fucking Adam's Family. You fucking useless article, Stu. What are you doing? So this is one of the few Menacer games. I should have mentioned that. I just realised when I showed you the back. Yeah, I don't think there were many. Terminator 2 arcade, perhaps. Again, in great condition. So if anyone's, you know, if Rich Daglish is selling you something from Megadrive, chances are it's in really, really nice condition. So yeah, say 120. I mean, I don't know. Compared to ones that are available online, that's a fucking hell of a lot cheaper. Compared to ones that, you know, some of the traders would have had. Yeah, I'm fucking all over that. So it was at the bank. Look, I'd just been paid. So I thought, if I can buy one game a month, you know, you know, I might have to eat fucking Tesco's own baked beans for the rest of the month, and Tesco's own beer. Or some people might say it probably tastes better than Budweiser. You bunch of bastards. So there's two left. So yeah, I need Separation Anxiety and Spiderman Animated Series. Separation is probably up there now with Superman, Death and Return, and Wily Wars. It's getting definitely expensive, and Animated isn't getting any cheaper either. I mean, there was one on there that's $220. I think Nathan bought Rich Daglish's one, and he's looking at $230 or something for it. I don't know. It's fucking nuts. So yeah, two left. Unless I'd bought this one. It's not complete though. This is eBay. And to be honest, this cost me £99, and it was with PayPal credit funds, so not at the bank. I think something like 15 people watching this as well. And I thought, if it's still there at the end of the month, once I've been paid, I'll grab this. Because I always keep a little bit in PayPal in case, you know, shit crops up before I get paid again. Because I don't want to brassic myself out completely. And I was like, I'm fucking nabbing it. And again, this is in really good condition. I even thought it was fake. It's that good. It is missing the manual. But you're trying to tell me a manual for Spider-Man Animated is worth 140 quid, 120 quid even? Because that's what they're selling for complete. 220, 230, 240. Fuck that, man. I don't think so. So, yeah, 99 quid. Blue spine! Oh man, Scott Brand, Sega Zombie. I did have a copy of this from CEX, and it was, I think I've told the story before, it was fucked. It was really, really fucking mangled. It will rip on the front, on the corners. It's not actually, so here's a question, it's not in the 3 1/4 case. Obviously, I don't know if it's been, it must have been recased. Because it's not in an acclaim case. But yeah, it's all legit. So at some point it looks like it's been recased. I don't know, maybe it hasn't, because I know that there was a point where the blue spines, they didn't start all of them didn't come out on the 3 1/4. So if anyone's got or anyone knows Animated, did it come out in a 3? Because I can always rebox it into another one if that's the case. My guess is yes, because it's not got a claim stamped on it. But it's, like I say, fantastic, and it is legit. Because look, you can see a little bit of fucking rubbing down the bottom there. Now, if it's been fucking repro, it wouldn't have that. So it's got, like, you know, legit wear to it. Yeah, looking really happy to get that. So there is just one left. Now hopefully, now I don't want to fucking jinx anything here. I may have one lined up. I may have separation anxiety lined up. May have it lined up. I'm not going to say too much other than that. But if it's true and it's doable, then we'll have this wrapped up. Maybe by the end of the month, maybe, perhaps. And I think that ties into a little bit like with the old car boots and stuff, where I've been less keen to go, because it's just I think with this it's kind of like, do I go to the boot? Because I have to take 100 quid or whatever more to the boot and stuff, and I think, you know what, let's get this done and out of the way, and then I can have a rethink. But yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting old. I think the idea of getting up really early and being achy, it doesn't appeal quite yet. It might do when I say, because it's still technically it's earlier than it's ever has been in the previous years. So, you know, when the sun starts shining and you know the sun rises at like fucking 5:30, 6 o'clock, it may feel completely different. But at the minute, if I don't go, and I probably won't go tomorrow, I'm not overly fussed, to be honest. Because the funds are being redirected elsewhere, and sometimes it's just nice to know that you've got that money there if something crops up. So that's where I'm at. Not saying that there won't ever be a Tales from the Booter, but it's probably not going to be as frequent as it used to be in past years. I said that, you watch, I'll end up going tomorrow. But anyway, guys, that's it, we're done. 3 fucking titans of the Megadrive set. One off now. One off. Okay, it's not a mint, complete inbox, fucking super minty fucking collection. It never will be. None of my stuff's like that. There's a few nice fucking items, don't get me wrong, but a lot of them are played games. They've got a bit of fucking patina to them. They've, you know, they're not fucking museum pieces, and I don't want to be that way. I want to reflect it's part of a collection, you know. Not one that ever gets fucking played, don't be stupid. But you know what I mean, that's just how it is. How it is with some of my stuff. So yeah, that's it. We're fucking done. We're done for now. God knows when the next video will be. I say, I'm even getting a bit disheartened with YouTube. And it just, there's some channels that really, when I watch them, they re-inspire me again. Dave Burstall, Dave Plays Games Badly Burstall, I like watching his videos. That kind of, people like him that do them kind of videos, I love it, because it harks back to when YouTube was fucking good again, when it was about people, you know, and talking about the passion and stuff, not just fucking spamming out, I don't know, the same old fucking shit videos. They are gaming related, but they're not about anything. They're not about the person. It's just, I don't know, I don't like that shit. And that's just me, like, that's just a personal preference. I just like I say, people like Dave Burstall. Come on, Stu, who else did you fucking watch that you enjoy? There's another channel that I like watching, Dan and Lads Gaming. I'll put these links down below, because fucking definitely deserve a fucking watch. Who else was there? I mean, you got people like Cine Steve. Go and watch Cine Steve. His Mega pickup video, like 40 minutes long. Fuck me, I could have watched that for that 3 hours. Keep going, Steve. Show me more old Amiga games. Talk about the games, you know, and the history and the passion and views about them and stuff like that. I love it. That's what I like watching, and it's just, that seems to have dried up on the tubes. I don't know what it is, and I just feel like the soul's been taken out of it a little bit. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I'm just getting old. I'm just getting probably really disengaged with the whole thing. I don't know. Just part and parcel of it all, but that's the kind of shit I watch. It's the same shit that I watched at the start, but there's less and less of it. Or maybe I'm just not watching the right people, but they're all going in for this fucking American style, super high fucking editing, wishy-washy, choppy chippy chappy, and it's like, fucking that don't appeal to me, man. Just sit down, talk about your games, have a bit of laugh, enjoy it, take the piss out of yourself, and I'm fucking sold. I'll watch your fucking videos all day long. I'm just old. Just an old school, old fart, that's all I am. Anyway, enough waffle. If I find, I can't think. What I should do a fucking shout out video. Because there's some great channels out, and I can't think who they are off the top of my head. Definitely Dave Burstall plays retro games badly, because he was asking me about channel names. Oh, like Bird Brain, fucking retro and stuff like that. But yeah, he's a great guy, really nice chap. Dan Lads Gaming. Oh God, who else was there? There was somebody else. Oh, can't think. I try to think, nothing happens.
I'm trying to think, but nothing happens.
Take it easy, YouTube, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye. Just before we go, look at that. Fucking hell, it's only 36 degrees in here.